Freeman at 6'9", a junior, or a sophomore as well, and the Tigers get the tip. Olivet basketball. Here's Coomer from the corner, hits the side of the glass on the long jumper. Rebound taken by St. Xavier. Not a real good start. St. X with the basketball for the first time. They work it. Baseline right. Baseline. There's the jumper, and it's a good one for Juan Fulgencio. They got it to him inside the paint. We're down 2-0.
St. Xavier, when they played here the first time, Gary, Fulgencio didn't score most of the game, actually.
And the Tigers throw it away on their second possession, so a bad shot on their first. A turnover on their second possession. You cannot start out any worse than what the Tigers have here. 2-0, we trail. Mylan Sanders works it into the corner. There's Nick Michael underneath Fulgencio, and traveling is the call. Fulgencio, as he tried to clear it left side on the pass, shoveled the feet. They're noticeably trying to go inside.
That's distinctively different from when they played us the first two times, Gary, and the Tigers will be glad to see that, I think.
I don't know. They want to get us in foul trouble. If we get in foul trouble, especially in the post, I think we're hurting. 2-0. Tigers down. Our third possession, we've come up empty 2 times in a row. McCauley with it. Pressure all over him. He takes it to the hoop. Bump, push, nothing called. He's out of bounds.
2 turnovers and a bad shot by the Tigers in their first 3 possessions. Trying to force something inside there. Couldn't get it in. Brian drove the baseline, stepped out.
Well, so much for Tyler Field not playing in the first game, and that was the reason we had turnovers, huh?
Well, it's different, Gary, and I'm sure we won't see 17 in the first half.
Here's Fulgencio, baseline left against Drew Neal. Puts it on the floor, out to Boardman. Boardman, a great three-point shooter. In fact, all of their guards are. Sanders takes it in the lane, kicks it out to Boardman. Looking to shoot over against McCauley, can't do so. Baseline Hampton to Fulgencio, missed it short. He was too far under. Rebound Zach Freeman. Field will bring it down left sideline. Field keeps it on the left side, hands it to Freeman off his shoulder. He saves it though. Zach back to Tyler Field. Tigers look unorganized right now. We've played 2 minutes of this ball game. We're down 2-0. Field still on the left side, dribble up. Pops Freeman, gets the top of the key. Now around to McCauley. Above the block is Neal. Back to McCauley. He'll shoot the three-pointer. It's off the rim. Coomer fights and gets the rebound. Coomer with the ball. Good hustle by Lee Coomer. Field off to Drew Neal's screen. To McCauley. Fires another quick 3. Got it this time.
No hesitation by Brian McCauley. He pops in the 3 from the corner and gives the Tigers a brief 3-2 lead.
It's good to see that. See, Sanders works at left angle. Good denial by Neal. They can't get it to Michael. They go to Boardman up top instead. He drives McCauley to the free throw lane, leans in, draws the foul. Nothing whistled, and the shot goes.
Pretty close to a travel there, too. He went a long ways, and the Tigers throw it away quickly.
A long pass down baseline intended for Kumler, and it goes out of bounds. Our third turnover in 5 possessions.
Tyler Field tried to get rid of it a little too quickly, Gary. I'm not sure why, but he threw it well over the head of the intended receiver.
Tigers down 1. St. Xavier with the basketball. 4-3 is their advantage. Boardman, the quick release on the three-pointer, missed it in the corner. Rebound taken by St. Xavier on the weak side. Hampton got it against Kumler. Now Sanders. He'll penetrate, pulls up, shoots the 3, missed it. Right side rebound, out of bounds to ONU.
Well, St. Xavier played here, Gary. They just shot so poorly. I think they made 7 out of 32 in the first half, and let's hope for a repeat performance of that.
Tiger basketball, down 1, 16:50 to play first half. 2 great ball clubs here, St. Xavier and ONU. Olivet Nazarenes made the national tournament 8 of the last 11 years and the last 3 years in a row. Kumler off the Freeman screen. Michael picks him up. Coomer fires it around the field. Can't shoot. He's on the right arc. Now to Coomer, right side deep. Trying to get it inside. There's the pass. There's Freeman to turn around in the lane. Good.
Good patience by the Tigers. Lee Coomer waiting for Zach Freeman to break open, and a nice pass and nice follow by Zach.
Good patience by Freeman to square up. Here's the lob down to Fulgencio. Freeman blocks his shot. Rebound, Tyler Field. Long pass down to Drew Neal, left side layup. Good!
That's a great lead pass that time by Tyler Field, and an excellent job, Drew Neal, running the full court.
Great job by the 6'8 center, Drew Neal, as you said, running the floor, and he made it happen off the field pass. 7-4, Olivet with their largest lead. Sanders, who almost double dribbled, passes to Michael, top of the key. Baseline, there's Hampton from 12 feet, good. Keith Hampton. He really creates a mismatch. He's kind of a swing player like Lee Coomer. Quick, can shoot inside, can't go outside. 7-6, Olivet by 1. McCauley gets the pass, top of the key. Boardman all over him. McCauley flips it in the corner. Coomer quickly underneath. There's Freeman, takes the dribble, missed the shot. Rebound out of bounds. Saved, though, into the corner. Neal dives after it, knocks it out of bounds, and St. Xavier will get it.
They got to make those. Zach Freeman wide open on the inside there. Fulgencio didn't attempt to block it, and Zach just missed it.
The defensive man time to get on him.
7-6, Tigers on top. 15-20 to go.
Olivet playing the defense. We're in a man-to-man. Pass to Michael through the lane. Runs over Drew Neal. Offensive foul. Good job by Drew Neal.
Drew's set up there. You can see it coming. Michael thought he might have a chance to pass off to Fulgencio and didn't do it. First foul of the game.
First foul called on either team with 15:08 to play in the first half. Tyler Field will work it against Mylan Sanders, who's always playing the tough defense. Field deep, left side, lobs it to Drew Neal. The pass took him too far under. We throw it away. Here's St. Xavier down 1 point. Sanders to Michael. If you leave him open, he'll shoot the three. Michael trying to get it to Fulgencio. He's working against Freeman. In the corner they go instead. There's Boardman, 12-footer, bounces down in, comes out. Ball knocked loose. And St. Xavier keeps it. Hampton will shoot the left side three. He missed it. Rebound tipped by Field, taken by Hercules Moore. Ahead to Field. Tyler hard to the hoop, left side, backs it out to Moore. Up high to Drew Neal. Neal with the basketball around the Coomer. Coomer, baseline, pulls up the fade away from 15, good.
His first bucket of the game, Lee Coomer. 9-6 ONU on top.
Hoop is Fulgencio, good pass from Boardman, and he scores an easy two.
Tigers neglected to stop any penetration there at all,
and the Tigers did not have anybody down to help out on the inbounds pass, and it forced Drew Neal to call a timeout. And Ralph Hodge won't be happy there, not because Drew called it. He won't be happy because no one was there to help out. They double-teamed the only man down. That was Tyler Field.
They got to be aware of what's happening on the court at all times. Gary St. Xavier has always got Sanders up on full court pressure. That time they helped him out a little bit, and no way Drew Neal could get it into Tyler Field. But what we expected here early, good full court pressure by St. Xavier. Good job by the Tigers trying to pump it inside, and if we could cut out some of the turnovers, we might be all right.
If you talk to head coach Tom O'Malley of St. Xavier and head coach Ralph Hodge of Olivet Nazarene, both will tell you that the odds are good that the loser of this game will still go to the national tournament as an at-large team, but neither know for sure.
And both of the coaches want to go as a conference champion.
McCauley gets it in the far corner against the full court pressure. Now he hands off to Tyler Field. Tigers going to have to hurry to break the 10-second line, and they do so. 9-8, Olivet leads by 1. McCauley gets the pass, left side, takes it hard to the hoop, pulls up, layup, good, nice job.
5 points for Brian McCauley. Good to see him get a start like that.
12-8, Tigers lead by 4.
11-8.
11-8, excuse me, and the pass to Fulgencio down low, out of bounds, and the Tigers get it. They turn it over, St. Xavier does. I can't remember them going low post as much as they have early in this game.
Yeah, exactly right. Have they attempted a three-point shot yet? I don't think so. Kenny Miller in for the Tigers, who replaced Tyler Field, and let's see if he's got some confidence to play against this full-court pressure.
I think Boardman did put one up. Kenny Miller had 7 turnovers against these guys when we played at their place. Here's McCauley. Looking for Hercules Moore, threw it away.
fifth turnover by the Tigers, and just a bad pass that time by Brian McCauley. Thought somebody was going to turn, come toward him, and instead the cut went toward the basket.
You have to get back to the fundamentals of the game. You look and then pass. Tigers have the habit sometimes of working that weave up top and just passing. Here's a three-pointer, missed it on the near side by Cooper. Weak side rebound by Fulgencio, up and in, count the bucket, and a foul on ONU, the first of the game. And it's going to go on Jason Mulligan.
They got to get position. Juan Fulgencio, 6'6", very good, very effective inside the paint. You can come outside as well, but he's a strong player.
He's looking for a 7th point of the half. Fulgencio is. And he gets it on the free throw. This is a good free throw shooting team, St. Xavier.
That ties us at 11.
11 all. Kenny Miller in the front court almost turned it over there on the double dribble. He's going to get a 5-second call. If he doesn't get rid of it, he passes to Hercules Moore, who saves the errant pass at midcourt. Back to Miller. Kenny with it deep on the right side. 18 on the shot clock. McCauley gets the pass on the arc right angle. McCauley still holding it. Takes the dribble. Comes around. Can't shoot. Has it knocked away and stolen, and then commits the foul.
Well, I think that's either 3 or 4 turnovers for Brian McCauley here early in the game, Gary. And he's got 5 points, but he's got to take care of the basketball. Zach Freeman comes out of the lineup now. Drew Neal back in for him. Kumler back in for ONU. We're tied at 11, St. Xavier in possession.
Just think what it would be if the Tigers didn't have all these turnovers already. Here's a hand check and a hold. It's going to be called against Lee. Oh, no, it's on 22, Kenny Miller.
Well, the point guard, Milam Sanders, has just given Kenny Miller fits coming down the court here. The last 3 times he's been able to penetrate, and that's what helps things to happen for St. Xavier. We've got to stop the penetration originally. Tyler Field quickly off the bench to replace Kenny Miller.
St. Xavier with the ball. We're tied at 11. 12:32 left to go. Sanders through the lane, kicks it back out to Cooper. Left side three-pointer, can't get it. Rebound tipped around. Fulgencio picks it away. A long three by Boardman. Down deep, no. Rebound Drew Neal, and a rebound foul called on Fulgencio. St. Xavier will pick up the foul. Fulgencio will pick it up individually.
Okay, one of the things you said the Tigers got to do is control the defensive boards, and we're not doing a good job of that here early.
See, their initial three-pointers, Ralph Hodge says, won't kill us. We can offset that. But the three-pointers they get off of second and third opportunities, that's a different story. Field in the backcourt against Milan Sanders. Tyler Field will work it across the timeline. Comes down the lane, knocked away from behind. Field gets it back in the paint. Hooks it to Roberts, who just checked in. Now the Field in the lane. Neal, the turnaround 10-footer, down deep, pops out. Rebound Roberts, knocked away, saves it to McCauley. Three-pointer, yes!
And a boy, good hustle there by Andy Roberts. Keeping it alive, getting the rebound. McCauley now with 8 of the Tigers' first 14 points.
And there's a case on the other side. The second effort three-pointer is what kills you.
Andy Roberts off the bench, making it happen there.
14-11. Tigers up 3 at 11:43 of the first half. Down low, Fulgencio, double team. He traveled, they called it. And the second time against the double team in the paint that Juan Fulgencio has been called for traveling.
Well, and that's what makes the Tiger defensive effective there, is that double team down there, and you keep that kind of pressure on, good things are going to happen.
Tyler Field, double team, gets rid of it to Drew Neal. Back to Tyler. He'll bring it across the timeline. We lead by 3. 11 and a half minutes to play first half, and now they will change the shot clock. It has 21 seconds. It started at 35.
Should be at least 31 on there, I'd say.
Just part of the light is out, so 27 seconds is what it should read. Part of the light out on the far side shot clock, and we're going to put it back in play. Honest mistake by the official there. We thought the same thing. 11:30 left to go. Tyler Field will work it across the 10-second line. The senior out of Covington, Indiana. Played for his dad in high school in Covington, a great high school player, a great high school coach. Here's Neal trying to get it down low to Kumler. There's the pass. Kumler picks it up, lost it, got it back, turns, shoots, scores.
Too wide open. He didn't know what to do with it there. He said, I'm going to put it in. Lee's got 4 points now. Tigers up by 5.
I think Lee got it by with some holding down low early. 16-11, largest lead of the game for ONU. Let's see if we can hold it. Cooper, bumped. Hand check called. McCauley will pick up his second foul. And so our leading scorer in the ball game right now, Brian McCauley, with 10:59 to play in the half, will come to the bench. He's got 8 points, including 2 3-pointers. And he goes to the bench with foul problems. Sanders wanted the three right by field, kicks it out to Fulgencio. Their center will shoot the three, and he scores it.
That's what we're talking about, Gary. Their first three-pointer, they called it a two-pointer, though. Juan Fulgencio put on the line there.
That was a two-pointer. It was 9 points for Fulgencio. Here's Neal, left side, drop step to the hoop, banked it too hard. He was bumped, thought a foul was going to be called. Drew needs to square up more. 16-13, we're up 3. Fulgencio on the baseline, puts it on the floor, clears it out to Cooper, three-pointer, no. Short rebound, Roberts has got it. Andy to Field, down in the front court. Tigers by 3, and here's a foul away from the ball. It's going to be on St. Xavier and Matt Zellick. Zellick will pick it up. He's a 6'2", 190-pound senior, and he's got a mismatch down low. Michael will come back in. That'll help that, and Zellick will go out on the perimeter.
Hercules Moore in for the Tigers now.
Field looking way up top to Freeman. Freeman, there's the post pass. It's the Kumler. He's fouled. Late whistle, but a good one. Boy, what a battle down low with Lee Kumler trying to get position.
Gary, Lee Kumler can score from outside, but he can post up with the best of you two in the conference. If he gets a little size on a guy, he gets down low and is able to get the basketball, and you like to see him. That guy rode him in that time. I didn't think they were ever going to call a foul.
Lee Kumler had his highest free throw percentage of his career here at ONU at 87%, and he makes the first one. He is nationally ranked in free throw shooting and also nationally ranked in scoring.
Into the lineup now for the Cougars, Jeremy Holmes, another quick shooting guard, comes off the bench, averages 10 points a game off the bench for the Cougars.
This one he misses. Neal gets the rebound, and he's fouled going up. A two-shotter for Drew Neal. Well, an unusual miss for Lee Kumler, but Drew Neal able to get the rebound.
And the foul is the fifth. It was on Jeremy Holmes, who had just checked in, grabbed a hold of the wrist of Drew Neal as he went up for the rebound shot.
Out of 138 free throws coming into the ballgame, Kumler had only missed 18 all year long. And the first free throw here for Drew Neal is good, his third point.
Drew's got 3. He's edging up on Gary Corzett for the number 8 all-time scorer in Tiger history.
Drew Neal one more time, fires the throw and bounces it in. 4 points for Drew Neal, 19-13. That now is our largest lead of 6.
Full court pressure by the Tigers, making it tough for St. Xavier to get in, but they finally beat it.
Holmes down to Zellick. He'll shoot the 3. It pops out. It popped way up in the air, came down, bounced around. I thought it was going to go in, and it edged out to the right. Neal with the rebound, down court to Freeman in the corner, back to Field. Field with the ball, deep in a left angle. Tigers by 6, 9:57 to play. First half. Field looks for Hercules Moore. There's the pass, top of the key to Freeman on the left arc. Freeman in the lane to Kumler, the 15-footer. He forced it. He missed it off the glass. Rebound taken by Fulgencio. Ahead to Sanders. Sanders works the arc on the left side. Fulgencio will get the lob baseline. There's Michael. He'll shoot the fadeaway. Missed it. Rebound Tyler Field. Tigers by 6 with the ball. We need to keep adding to the lead. Field works it on the left side of the circle, gets the Neal screen. Can't get it back to Drew. Goes to Freeman instead on the left side to Moore. Hercules to Kumler. Kumler on the arc, straight up. Around, they pass it to Field, right side of the circle. Shot clock at 14. Kumler off the Neal screen will force the left side 3. No. Rebound, St. Xavier. They're in a hurry. Holmes all the way to the hoop, right by Kumler, missed. The rebound up and in by Zellick, and we didn't do a very good job there.
Good job by Zellick, though, running the court for St. Xavier and right in the position to get that rebound and put it back in. It's a 4-point game, 19-15. Tigers up by 4.
Field killed the dribble early. He's going to get rid of it on a skip. Cross court to Moore. Baseline, there's Neal. 12-footer, no. Tipped on the left side, no. Zach Freeman gets it on the second effort. He's got 4. And here's a whistle blown as the ball's kicked out of bounds on the offensive end. 21-15 is the Tiger lead.
Substitutions for the Tigers now. Jeff Park into the lineup. He's joined by Jason Mulligan and Kenny Miller. So some fresh troops for the Tigers. St. Xavier countered with Corey Cooper off the bench.
Very instrumental that Park, Miller, and Mulligan take care of the basketball here and give us a spark here. We need it. Good defense by the Tigers on the inbounds play. Finally, the Cougars with it. 8.5 minutes to go. Sanders penetrates, runs into Kumler, misses the shot. Rebound, Zach Freeman. Outlet to Miller. Miller brings it across the timeline. Deep on the right flat. Miller takes it to the hoop, bump, nothing called, lost the ball, kicked it out of bounds. St. Xavier gets it.
Hey, you talk about a hand check, Gary. It looked to me like Kenny Miller got hand checked all the way down into the corner.
21-15, Tigers lead by 6. Off the turnover, St. Xavier will try to cut the lead as we come down to the 8-minute mark. 8-minute mark of the first half. Mylan Sanders works it against Miller in front of the Tiger bench. Up pops Michael. He gets the pass against Mulligan. Tigers in a man-to-man. Mulligan takes it down the lane, feeds off to Zellick for an easy 2. 21-17, Olivet by 4. Miller works the timeline into the front court. Passes the Park. Underneath, there's Freeman to the hoop. 2. Good cut to the hoop, left side.
Yeah, good strong cut there by Zach. He's got 6 now. Tigers up by 6, 23-17.
7.5 left to play. Park, Mulligan, Miller, Kumler, and Freeman right now. Only guy in foul trouble is McCauley with 2. Holmes will shoot the 3, missed it. Rebound Zach Freeman to Miller. Miller down, pulls up, bounces it out to Coomer for the 3. He won't shoot, takes it in from 15, missed it short. Rebound off of Mulligan. Coomer will take it, he fires the 3, he missed it again. Coomer firing with reckless abandon, but not hitting. St. Xavier on the other end, fast break layup, they missed it. No one boxed out Zellick, and he scores.
The Tigers got out-hustled that time twice. Matt Zellick has gotten down the court on the Tigers and tipped in a missed shot.
23-19, St. Xavier staying close, they're down 4. Jeff Park with the basketball, trying to get it to Mulligan. Can't find him, to Coomer instead. Bad pass into Freeman, knocked away and stolen. And Zellick open, 3-pointer, set shot left side, missed it, rebound Freeman. Hate to say it, but Coomer's killing us right now.
And Coach Hodge quickly wants a timeout to get a little rest here for the Tigers while we're still in control at a 4-point advantage. And it'll be a full timeout for ONU.
Well, Lee doesn't kill you too often, but right now he's just in that stretch where I think he's trying to do too much and trying to make it happen. You can't blame him. And Ralph Hodge sensed that and called a timeout. 6.5 minutes left to go. We're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Tiger Basketball.
Instant weather, concert, and music information is just a phone call away. Call the Shine 89.7 listener line at 815-939-5088. When you need to know, we're as close as your phone at 815-939-5088. Chicago's Christian Variety, the new Shine 89.7. WONU, Olivet Nazarene University, Kankakee, Aurora, Bolingbrook, Oak Forest. This is Chicago's Christian Variety. Shine 89.7.
89.7 WONU. You're listening to live Tiger basketball action from Olivet Nazarene University. For more on the play-by-play, here's Gary Griffin.
Well, we welcome you back to McKay Arena. And we'd like to tell you Sarah Stevenson, who is here at Olivet Nazarene, finished 4th today in the USA Track and Field Indoor Nationals down in Atlanta, Georgia. In the speed walking competition, she broke her own personal best record, which set Sarah Stevenson from Ottawa, Illinois. 23-19, Olivet with the basketball and the lead. 6:24 to play. Tyler Field back in. Bounce pass to Hercules Moore. Fakes the shot, steps in, missed the 17-footer. Drew Neal gets the rebound. Oh, he had Boardman all over him, and no foul was called. Field to Neal. Underneath, good pass. There's Park, turn around 5-footer, good.
Good penetration there by Jeff Park, and a nice job by Drew Neal getting it to him. Jeff's first basket of the game. Tigers up by 6 again. 6 minutes to go first half.
For the most part, the officials have let both teams play. Olivet with 4 team fouls, St. Xavier with 5. 5:50 left to go in the first half. Olivet leads 25-19. The lob baseline to Zellick. A mismatch there against Field. His shot. Oh, it's rejected out of bounds by Hercules Moore. And he got up a ton. Oh, my goodness. He rejected it with in the front court. Gets the Freeman screen. Field around to Hercules Moore. Back to Tyler. Post up pass. There's Freeman. Fouled. Nothing called. Missed the shot. Neal keeps it alive but commits the foul on the rebound. Ralph Hodge asking where was the foul on Zach Freeman. We thought Freeman was hammered. 5 team fouls on both sides. There you Cooper left side. Back out to Jeremy Holmes. St. Xavier down 6 with the ball. Cooper, top of the key. Ralph still giving it to the official. Underneath, good pass to Hampton. Gets Neal airborne. He missed the shot. Tipped up. Fulgencio gets it. St. Xavier was their third try. At left side. Holmes will shoot the three. It's short. Partially blocked by Hercules Moore. Rebounded. Tyler Field gets it. And here's a whistle away from the ball. The foul called against St. Xavier. I think we got a breakdown here. Ralph Hodge working the official for the lack of a call against Cooper. With the play against Xavier on Freeman. And I think the official overlooked what he saw right in front of him on Hercules Moore. I don't know.
Well, I think you're right. I think he missed a foul on both ends of the court, Gary, and that's going to happen in officiating.
25-19. Low post pass. Freeman fouled. Shoot. Scores! Freeman! Who's on the line?
Boy, Zach Widow go up strong there. Leading scorer for the Tigers with 8 points, or actually ties Brian McCauley with 8 points. Holmes picks up that foul, his second.
And a foul was called on Holmes. His second, as Jim said, and a free throw coming for Zach Freeman. He fires the throw. He rattles it in. 9 points for Zach Freeman. To the game, 28-19. But against St. Xavier, nothing is sacred. 4:40 to play. Full court pressure by the Tigers. Broken by the Cougars. Almost stolen. Sanders keeps the ball. He's open left side. Drives in. Dumps it off in the middle. Freeman steals it away. Freeman will bring it across the timeline. He was going to go try to take it down himself, but wisely comes out the field. Around to Kumler. Back to Tyler. Freeman around to Hercules Moore left side. Tigers by 9 with the ball. Neal pops up to get it to Kumler. Top of the key underneath the Freeman. Then we throw it away.
Zach Freeman looked like he's being held down low, and the pass went up a little over his head there, and Zach couldn't get loose to get it. No foul called again.
Another Tiger turnover with 4:10 left to play in the first half. A good ball game here. Michael, his progress impeded by Zach Freeman. Good job by Zach. Here's Boardman on the drive and a foul call. Lee Kumler will pick it up. No, it's going to go on Tyler Field. Tyler Field will pick up the foul, his first.
We got 4 minutes to go, Gary, and after this, everybody's in the bonus.
Yeah, both teams in the bonus now from here on out.
Andy Roberts replaces Hercules Moore for the Tigers.
Sanders will throw it in, baseline left, looks right, comes on the arc to Fulgencio, back to Sanders. He'll kick it far side to Boardman, three-pointer good.
Well, St. Xavier does a good job of inside-outside. If they can get the penetration, it makes it tough to defend that three-pointer.
28-22. That shaves that 9-point lead down a little bit. Field around the screen set by Drew Neal, tries to kick it out on the pass to Coomer, deflected out of bounds. Top of the key, extended to the left sideline. We'll throw it in. Coomer will put it in play. Coomer, Field, Roberts, Freeman. And Drew Neal's our lineup right now. 3:39 to play. First half. Field on the drive, left side, drops it. Oh, my goodness! A lob to Zach Freeman, and he slammed it. Kaboom!
A great pass by Tyler Field. And a great finish by Zach Freeman.
And the crowd goes nuts. 11 points for Freeman. 30-22. Boardman double teamed and a foul called, and it's going to be on Tyler Field, I believe. And that's a tough call there. Tyler's going to pick up his second foul. We thought we had a steal with Andy Roberts getting the ball, but Tyler's going to pick up his second foul, and with 3:13 to play in the half, Tyler's going to have to come out of the ball game.
His second personal foul. Bonus situation now for St. Xavier, and Troy Boardman go to the line there to shoot the free throws. He's an outstanding free throw shooter, 86% on the season. Looks like initially we had the steal maybe there, Gary, and then the foul took place after that type of thing.
Boardman will shoot the one and possibly the bonus. He gets the first one, the bonus coming up. 6 points this afternoon for Troy Boardman. He's a fine player. He knows how to drive in and draw the contact. He's a good free throw shooter, and he also is an excellent three-point shooter, shooting over 48%. Boardman made the first free throw for St. Xavier. He'll fire again, and he misses this one. Rebound, Zach Freeman. An unusual miss for Troy Boardman.
Important possession for the Tigers, up by 7 with the basketball.
3 minutes left to go. Miller to Freeman. Freeman around the Coomer. Lobs it underneath. Drew Neal missed the layup short. No one was on him. He was wide open, and the ball rolled down his arm, and he laid it up short. St. Xavier catches a break. Boardman, the 18-footer, got it.
Boardman. He's tough.
8 points for Boardman, and that 9-point lead cut down to 5. Big possession here for the Tigers to keep momentum in their favor. Roberts in the lane. Kumler from the elbow. 15-footer good. Tough shot for Lee Kumler.
Lee Kumler, CCAC Player of the Year, now with 7 points.
That's a big bucket to keep the momentum going in our favor with Tyler Field on the bench. 2:22 to play. Sanders almost traveled. Miller all over him. Down low they go to Fulgencio. He lost it away. Roberts goes after it. Tipped it out of bounds. Great hustle by Andy Roberts. And it's going to go to St. Xavier baseline left.
To me, like Coach Hodge is explaining that the ball went off of Fulgencio. That was my initial thought down here, too, Gary.
Sanders to Fulgencio, back to Sanders. Back to Fulgencio. He traveled. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Zach Freeman.
Terrible.
Relevant foul, center for duty, Zach Freeman. His first personal foul, team save.
Bonus situation now for the Tigers. Fulgencio goes to the free throw line, Gary, and he's only a 62% shooter on the season here.
Fulgencio will miss the free throw. Drew Neal gets the rebound.
Gary, St. Xavier with only 4 players in the scoring column. That's been a key here. Michael hasn't scored. A couple other players who've played a lot have not put any points in.
Tigers by 7 with the ball. Kumler wanted the 3, can't get it. Passes to Miller. Miller will back it out. Back to Kumler. Tigers need to be careful here. Shot clock at 15. Kumler will drive in. Passes in the corner. Miller the shot fake for 3. Shoots the 18-footer. Missed it left side. Park keeps it alive and gets the rebound. He got by with a push.
Yep.
Miller deep on the left side with the ball. Tiger basketball. 1:38 to go in the half. Here's Kumler. Fires the three-pointer. It was partially blocked. And a rebound foul on Olivet. Jeff Park will pick it up. Kumler was fouled on the three-point try. Ralph Hodge can't believe it. He is upset. He is upset. And they call a rebound foul on Jeff Park on the other end, and that's going to put St. Xavier to the line in a 1-and-1 with 1.5 minutes to go. Boy, Ralph down in the corner letting Ron Kruger have it. At the free throw line, Troy Boardman. He fires the first one. He'll get the bonus.
32-26 a minute, 32 to go here in a half.
Boardman will shoot one more time. 1:32 to go in the half. Troy Boardman fires. He got them both. He's got 10 points here in the first half. He and Fulgencio have single-handedly kept St. Xavier in the game. 32-27. Tigers by 5. 1:25 to go. Miller hits Neal above the circle, trying to get it in the Freeman. Bad pass by Park, stolen away. Another Tiger turnover. Boardman in the first half. Tigers falling apart here in the final 2 minutes. Boardman spins around in the circle. Hands off to Sanders, who had a step on Miller. Sanders wide open, 15-footer good.
32-29, a minute to go here in the first half.
Tigers have got to get Tyler Field back in there, but he's on the bench with 2 fouls. 57 seconds left. Miller on the deep dribble left side to Park. Park hits Kumler. Shot fake. And a foul was called on the pass. Foul is going to go on Fulgencio. That will be his. No, it's on Zellick.
Well, that's what Coach Hodge wanted the other officials to call, and the other official, the third official, who was not being talked to, is the one who makes that call.
It was on the pass, so Kumler will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Hercules Moore will come in off the bench and replace Jeff Park. And Corey Cooper will come in for St. Xavier, and he will replace Matt Zellick. 51 seconds left. The Tigers lead by only 3.
Critical free throw here. Lee Kumler at the line. 51 seconds to go. Missed it.
Kumler missed it, and St. Xavier gets the rebound. Second miss of the half for Kumler. Here's a lob down to Fulgencio. His shot partially blocked, but he scores it anyway. 11 points for Fulgencio, and the Tigers lead by only 1. 37 seconds left. Miller across the timeline. Kenny looking for a Kumler. Bounce pass to Lee. 20 on the shot clock. Around to Hercules Moore. If we don't score here and they come down and score, they'll go in the locker room with the lead. Miller knocked away and a foul called. It's away from the ball. It's away from the ball. Nick Michael will pick it up for St. Xavier, and Zach Freeman will go to the free throw line. There you hear Ralph Hodge in front of us yelling out the defensive assignments to the Tigers. Freeman to the line in a 1-and-1 with 20 seconds left. The Tigers lead by only 1 point. Zach Freeman, 1 for 1 with 11 points. He fires the front end right through the hoop. He'll get the bonus now. 12 points for Zach Freeman, and the Tigers lead by 2. Freeman, Kumler, Miller, Hercules Moore, and Drew Neals, the Tiger lineup right now. Field and McCulley both on the bench with 2 fouls each. Freeman makes both free throws. He's got 13. Olivet leads 34-31. 16 seconds. We're down to 14. Sanders across the timeline to Boardman on the left side. We're down to 11. Now 9. Back to Sanders, right side. Back left side. Boardman open. Three-pointer missed it. Rebound taken by Miller. 3 seconds. Miller at midcourt will fire from half court, and he'll miss it just short.
And give the first half, your score, your Olivet University.
Well, with the halftime here, 34-31 is the Olivet lead here at the half. A 9-point lead taken away from us, and mainly due to Tiger turnovers. I'm sure we'll have too many of those when we look at the totals, but we lead at half 34-31. We're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be back to look at the first half statistics right after this. We welcome you back to Mackay Arena, where the Tigers lead at halftime 34-31. And Jim Knight, if you would, take a look at the scoring.
All right, Gary, for St. Xavier, 5 players in the scoring column. Milan Sanders with 2 points. Troy Boardman with 10. Keith Hampton with 2. Matt Zellick with 6. And Juan Fulgencio with 11 to lead all players on St. Xavier. 11 for Zelnick, 10 for Boardman. For the Tigers, Zach Freeman, the leading scorer with 13 points. Drew Neal with 4. Lee Kumler with 7. Jeff Park with 2. And Brian McCauley with 8 for the Tigers. First half shooting, St. Xavier only 37% in the first half, and that's the key to the game so far. The Tigers a little bit better, 43%. At the free throw line, both teams missed 2. Unfortunately, Kumler missed the 2 for the Tigers, which is highly unusual. Tigers 6 out of 8. St. Xavier 4 out of 6. Rebounding, the St. Xavier Cougars 19. The Tigers with 22. And turnovers 7 for St. Xavier, 9 for the Tigers.
And neither team shooting well. Olivet 43%, St. Xavier 37. Here at halftime, we lead 34-31. That's the good news. We're going to pause for 30 seconds. Then we'll be back with our halftime show brought to you by the Chicago Dough Company with our Director of Admissions at Olivet Nazarene University, Brian Parker. We'll have that in a half minute.
Chicago.
Here's out shooting St. Xavier from the field, 43% to 37%, but the big difference was at the three-point arc, where St. Xavier was only 1 out of 14 in the first half. Which reminds me of their performance when they played here earlier in the season. But they're 1 out of 14 in the first half. Tigers were 2 out of 8 from the three-point line. Free throws, Tigers 6 out of 8. St. Xavier 4 out of 6. Rebounds pretty close. St. Xavier with 19. The Tigers with 22. But the St. Xavier did get 9 first half offensive rebounds. Turnovers, 9 for the Tigers, 7 for St. Xavier.
Both of these ball clubs well below what they normally score on the course of the season. The Cougars average 85 points a game. The Tigers average 81 points a game. And Olivet leads St. Xavier here at the half, 34-31. Neither team shot well in the first half.
43-37 there, Gary.
And in three-point shooting in particular, St. Xavier, is that right? 1 out of 14?
That's right, Gary.
Well, the scary thing there is they can't shoot that bad again.
They shoot 40% on it, 40.7% on the season, Gary, and they've got 6 guys who are not afraid to light it up and who can light it up. So we'll just have to keep playing good defense.
Key in this ball game will be keeping Tyler Field out of foul trouble. He has 2 here at halftime, and Brian McCauley will come back out for the second half. He has 2 as well. But in terms of turning the ball over and running this offense, nothing against Brian and his hustle and his ability to score, but we've got to have Tyler Field running this team. Tigers with their original... Nothing against Brian and his hustle and his ability to score, but we've got to have Tyler Field running this team. Tigers with their original starting lineup of Tyler Field, Lee Coomer, Brian McCulley, Drew Neal, and Zach Freeman. Same starting lineup for St. Xavier. Fulgencio, Michael, Boardman, Sanders, and Hampton. Fulgencio misses the shot from the baseline. Drew Neal gets the rebound.
It is 6th rebound of the game.
Tyler Field works it to the near side to McCulley, trying to post up Freeman. Can't get it to him. McCulley lobs it in the corner to Coomer. Now trying to get it to Drew Neal, and he's held from behind, and that's the third foul. No, yeah. It's going to be the third foul on one. No, it's going to be the second. I'm sorry.
Officials trying to take charge of the game here early in the second half to watch all the shoving inside.
I was confusing Fulgencio with Zeller.
Lee Coomer just missed a shot badly. It was partially blocked, I think, by Hampton on the inbounds play.
St. Xavier with the basketball. Tigers lead by 3, 34-31. Here's Boardman, deep center court with the dribble now to the right side. You hear the Tiger fans in the background trying to make a difference. The pass is to Hampton, fires a quick three, missed it long. Rebound, Brian McCulley.
Good job on the boards there by Brian.
The Field. Tigers by 3 with the ball in the front court. Tyler Field feeds it to Coomer. McCulley, who fires a quick three, missed it long. Rebound, Tyler Field. Bounce pass, Freeman. Left side layup, good.
Great job by Tyler Field. Great court awareness, Gary, as he picked up that rebound and immediately got it to Zach Freeman.
4 rebounds for Tyler Field. 15 points for Freeman. Then the Tigers lead by 5. Fulgencio, top of the circle. He'll shoot from there if you let him have the shot. Back to Milan Sanders. Now top of the key, Michael. Shot fake from 3. Takes it in the lane. Knocked loose on the floor. Tied up by McCulley and Michael. And Olivet will get it on the alternate possession rule.
5-point advantage for the Tigers here early in the second half.
Tigers by 5. We've played a minute and a half here in the second half. Field will work it across the 10-second line. The pass is to Freeman. Freeman with a man all over him. Dribbles by him, takes it to the hoop, shoots and scores, counts the bucket, and a foul is called. Well, that's a good decision, Jim, because they were overplaying him on the perimeter, so he just took it to the hoop.
And nice job, Zach Freeman, a big guy, showing that he can put it on the floor, and gives the Tigers a 7-point advantage. The third personal foul on Michael. That's a big foul for St. Xavier.
Zach Freeman, 3 of 3 from the line. He has 17 points here this afternoon. 18 minutes, 16 seconds left to play in the contest. The free throw off the rim. Rebound, Brian McCulley in a crowd, but tips it out of bounds. Couldn't get a hand on it. Good hustle, though, by Brian McCulley.
7-point advantage, 38-31, early second half.
We led by 3 at halftime. We've led by as many as 9 in the first half. Sanders with the ball, working against McCulley. Tough assignment there for Brian. Sanders passes the Boardman against Coomer. Tigers in a man-to-man. They're trying to post up Hampton. He's got it against Field. Field needs to stay out of foul trouble. Boardman, around the horn they go. Sanders fakes the 3. Keeps the dribble against McCulley. Fires the 3 now and scores it.
Ooh,
tough
nice play, yeah.
Milan Sanders with 5 points. Tigers quickly down to Coomer, leading by 4. Coomer to Freeman, underneath the Neal. Neal gets a step on Fulgencio and scores an easy 2 points.
Nice assist there from Zach Freeman out high. Drew's got 6. Nice to get him in scoring here second half.
And the Tigers lead by a half dozen, 40-34. The low post pass, Sanders threw it away, trying to go. And he had stepped inside the paint, and the ball went outside the block, out of bounds.
Michael out of the lineup now for St. Xavier, and Matt Zelink, who came off the bench and hit for 6 points in the first half, a couple rebound baskets.
Just over 17 minutes to play in the game. Field with the bounce pass to Coomer. Underneath to Neal, a foul away from the ball. An illegal screen called against Brian McCulley. Third of the ball game.
Third personal foul, team's first.
Unbelievable.
40-34. The Tigers lead by 6. 17 minutes to go. Third foul on Brian McCulley. St. Xavier with the basketball. Sanders passes cross court right side. Boardman working with McCulley. Back out to Hampton. Hampton top of the key. Changes Directions on the dribble, passes out to Boardman, who rattles in the three-pointer.
Well, again, it's made happen by the penetration, Gary. St. Xavier does a good job of penetrating a couple steps in.
13 for Boardman, and a Tiger lead cut in half. Field to the hoop, tries to draw the contact, shoots the layup and scores.
Yeah, that's what the Tigers wanted to show that Tyler Field could do, is take it to the hoop on Milam Sanders, his first bucket.
42-37 is the Tiger lead. 16 and a half. Here's Sanders, another outside jumper, a two-pointer, no. The long rebound, Tyler Field gets it. Tyler will jog it across the timeline. McCauley, Boardman all over him. McCauley still with the ball, hands off to Neal beside him, back to McCauley, right side of the circle. Leans in, fakes his man in the air, the shot partially blocked, saved. Drew Neal will get it in the corner, we caught a break. Neal with the basketball, flips it out the field, he'll set it up. Shot clock at 6.
Attaboy, Tyler. 5 points on a big bucket as the shot clock is winding down.
45-37, the Tigers by 8. Big shot by Tyler Field. Sanders works it deep left side, up top to Hampton. They leave him open. He shoots the three and gets it right back.
You got to get a hand up on a defense, guys.
Drew Neal went out and watched him, but Hampton shot the set shot. 15-20 to play. Freeman, top of the circle. Looks underneath, goes beside him instead to Drew Neal. Back to Freeman, gets his man in the air, goes up, scores the easy two.
Good two-man play. Drew Neal to Zach Freeman returning the favor there. 19 points now for Zach.
47-40, Tigers with the lead, 15 minutes to go. Zellick working the perimeter. Takes Freeman cross-court on the pass. Hampton right through his hands, out of bounds. Now let's take advantage of the turnover here.
Jeremy Holmes in now. He replaces Milam Sanders for the Cougars. And substitution, Andy Roberts in for ONU.
So we've got Kumler and Freeman down low. Field, Roberts, and Hercules Moore around the perimeter. 47-40 we lead. Roberts with the basketball. He passes to Kumler on the left arc. Cross-court, right side, Moore with it. Moore penetrates, knocked away and stolen. Herc tried to do too much. It's a 3-on-1. Zellick with the ball, blocked and count the bucket. Foul on Andy Roberts.
Bad decision by Andy Roberts. The freshman player, Gary, clearly moved in onto the shooting player. If you're not going to try to block it, don't give him the three-point shot. 47-42 now with that, and a chance to cut into it again. Matt Zelnick with his 8-point.
Zellick has provided good help for St. Xavier off the bench all year long. He'll go to the free throw line and try to complete the three-point play. 47-42, we have the lead. 47-43 as the free throw is good. 9 points off the bench for Matt Zellick. 14 and a half minutes to go. Tigers by 4. Tyler Field working it down the right sideline. The pass is to Andy Roberts. Roberts back to Field. The lob down low. Freeman goes and gets it. Shoots it. Missed it badly. Weak side rebound off the end. Hercules Moore.
Oh, Zach Freeman got hammered on the wrist when he went up for the shot. No foul call, but Hercules with his athletic ability gets the bucket.
He's got his first 2 points, and the Tigers stay up by 6. Hampton on the baseline works against Freeman. The dump off is Fulgencio, and he's bumped and fouled by Lee Kumler.
Second personal foul on Lee. Good call by the official, but you got to call it that way all the time as the players get shoved in the back. But that time Lee went in a little low that time, and good angle by the official.
Lee Kumler is going to get a breather. Drew Neal comes in, back to a taller post game. The lob is to Fulgencio, tipped away, saved in the backcourt by Boardman. Across the timeline they come. Hampton with it left side. To Zellick, deep on the arc. Zellick grooves Mark Roberts in, 15-footer, no. Roberts gets it in the corner, and he's fouled. Zellick will pick it up. That could be his 4th foul.
Crowd, like I said, Zellick, a very emotional type player. It's actually his 3rd foul, and here the Tigers got a double team. We've got to have some help.
Freeman will come to Roberts, almost threw it away. Andy will save it. He gets it to Field. 49-43 we lead, 13:40 to play. Tyler across the timeline. Holmes giving him problems defensively. The bounce pass to Freeman. Freeman looks right, comes left. To Hercules Moore in front of the Tiger bench, trying to post up Drew Neal. Now Field to Freeman. Freeman with it, center court. Back left side. Field will pop the 3. He'll miss it long. Rebound, Holmes. He's in a hurry. Behind his back on the dribble. Passes left side. Hampton layup. No, but a foul call.
That's a critical one. It's on Tyler Field, Gary.
Boy, the Tigers have to get back defensively. No, they're going to put the foul. Yeah.
Oh, Hercules.
Hercules Moore.
That's a break for us. Kenny Miller at the free throw at the half-court line here. He's going to check in for Tyler Field. Tigers up by 6, but St. Xavier on the line for 2 free throws.
Keith Hampton. He has 5 points, a deuce, and a three-pointer so far today. First time he's been to the free throw line, and he'll fire the first of 2 and swish it.
65% shooter on the year, but hits the big one right here. That's at their 5-point margin. And Kenny Miller in for Tyler Field.
Olivet is led by as many as 8 in this half. We led by as many as 9 in the first half, but neither lead has been able to hold. Hampton made the first free throw. That's his 6th point. He'll fire again. He got them both. Nice soft touch for Keith Hampton. Hampton, a sophomore at 6'5". He's going to come out now, and Corey Cooper, a good player, comes in.
It's a big possession here now, Gary. See what Tigers can do against this full-court pressure with Kenny Miller in here.
Cooper started for the Cougars back as a freshman and a sophomore.
He's leading. He's a very good scorer, too, Gary. He's averaging 11 points a game off the bench.
Miller skilled to dribble early, goes to Neal, back to Miller, right side deep. Tigers lead by 4, 49-45. Miller takes his man to the hoop, goes up for the across court, runs over his man, offensive foul.
Oh, it's got to be a block. He was falling all the way back across the court.
Miller just having a tough time against St. Xavier up at their place. He's working hard, but just having problems. And St. Xavier now with a chance to really make this a precarious lead. We lead by 4 with 12:53 to go. 5 team fouls, by the way, on Olivet. That's going to send St. Xavier to the bonus too early. Baseline pass, Fulgencio. Off his hand, he tracks it down in the corner. Moves on Neal. Neal gives him some room to shoot, but he passes off to Boardman. Back into Fulgencio. Fulgencio has a knocked away, stolen by Hercules Moore. Good defense by Herc. Ahead to Kenny Miller. Miller across the timeline. Dribbles to the left flat. Bounce pass to Roberts. Knocked away out of bounds.
And Lee Cooper's going to quickly get back into the lineup here for the Tigers. He's going to replace Andy Roberts. Brian McCauley also checks in.
Al Hodge brings the 2 Hoosiers in for Andy Roberts and Zach Freeman, 2 kids from Kokomo, Indiana, into the ball game for 2 kids from Mount Zion, Illinois, out of the ball game. 49-45. McCauley with it deep in the left side. Coomer will set the screen. McCauley around it. Passes to Miller, wide open, won't shoot the 3. Flips it to Coomer. Looking for the drive, baseline, goes up, draws the contact, nothing called. No foul, ball kicked out of bounds, off of St. Xavier will get it back.
Well, Lee Coomer is really trying to force some things out here, Gary, and he's just got to get in the flow of the game and take his shots when they come.
The officials have proven they're not going to bail you out as a shooter today. Miller with the baseline pass. It's to McCauley, wide open, three-pointer, good.
Attaboy, Brian. His 3rd three-pointer of the game. He's got 11 points.
52-45. That gives us a little bit of cushion there. Good offensive ball game for Brian McCauley so far. Holmes with the bounce pass. Zelick through the lane. 10-footer straight on. No. Rebound pulled down by Drew Neal, his 7th of the ball game.
Tigers confused him a little bit at that time, Gary. They went to a zone defense that time down.
Miller across the timeline off the Neal screen. Kenny lost the ball, got it back, passes to Hercules Moore. Deep in the left wing, takes it hard to the hoop, by his man, reverse layup, missed it. Rebound pulled down by St. Xavier. Holmes traveled and nothing called. Into the front court. Cross court, Zelick spins around, knocks over Coomer. Traveling is the call. That's a good call by the official.
52-45, a lot of action here now. Tyler Field back in for the Tigers. Zelnick out for St. Xavier.
Our lineup right now as we try to put it in play. McCauley, Coomer, Field, Hercules Moore, and Drew Neal. Field with the ball in the backcourt. He's got 5 seconds now to get across the timeline, and he does so in time. 11:10 to play in the game. Field passes to Moore. Back to Tyler. Tyler with the basketball deep in the left wing. Flips it up top to Coomer, and he's fouled. Took the officials a long time to make that call on Corey Cooper, but they finally whistled it. And it's the 4th team foul on St. Xavier. Olivet has committed 5 in this half.
Zach Freeman back in now. He's going to give Hercules Moore a little rest here. Hercules, a nice job. Made a couple things happen for us there.
52-45, Olivet with the lead. This is the CCAC Tournament Championship. The winner will go to the national tournament March 14th in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Here's the lob. Kumler. Zach Freeman.
Great pass by Lee Cooper. Great finish again by Zach Freeman. He's got 21 now.
54-45, Olivet with the lead. The crowd going nuts. Baseline, the Tigers steal it away. Kumler with the ball. Hard to the hoop. Knocked away from behind, and it's out of bounds to the Cougars, and the Tigers give it up. They turn it over on a 3-on-1 fast break.
Oh, a critical turnover for the Tigers. But the fans are fired up here. 54-45. 10:33 to go.
Zach Freeman has brought this crowd to life twice now today on lob passes where he has just ran the ball through the cylinder with major league authority.
It looked like he came from behind the backboard with that one, too.
54-45, Boardman trying to get a foul on McCulley. Knocked away by Kumler. Saved, though, by Holmes. His short shot misses. Rebound, McCulley off his knee, out of bounds. St. Xavier gets it. Good hustle by Juan Fulgencio. From our vantage point, it was a good call on the possession.
Yep, good hustle by McCauley, but it tipped it off him.
St. Xavier right in front of their own bench will throw it in. Jeremy Holmes.
Important defensive possession here for the Tigers.
Don't want to get beat on a second effort by the opposition. Olivet leads by 9, 10 minutes and 12 seconds to play. Boardman with the nonchalant dribble, deep right side, goes to Michael against Steele. He's in the right corner, the lob into Fulgencio. He spins, he turns, he shoots, he missed. Foul on Freeman. Boy, I thought Fulgencio took a big, big step. And that's called traveling in Indiana, where I come from.
Second personal foul.
Second foul for Zach. It's going to be a shooting foul. It's the 6th foul on the Tigers here in this second half. And
Good strong move by Juan Fulgencio, a man who led the nation last year in field goal shooting. The Tigers had two guys, Zach Freeman and Drew Neal, in the top 15 this year, and Fulgencio wasn't there. That's his first point of the second half. He had 11 at halftime. And now with 10:02 to play the game, he scores 1 and now 2 free throws. 13 points for Juan Fulgencio. Timeout, St. Xavier. 54-47. Olivet with the lead. We're going to take the tournament championship, the CCAC tournament. 54-47, Olivet with the lead. Field will work it across the timeline against Jeremy Holmes. Takes it all the way to the hoop. Dumps it off to Freeman. Blocked from behind, but a foul is called. And Zach Freeman will go to the line to shoot 2.
No, Hampton got him from behind there, actually. Hampton got the foul.
You're right.
Penetration makes that happen, and Tyler Field, an excellent job penetrating there for the Tigers. Almost an easy bunny there for us.
Tyler might have been able to take it up himself because they started to fall off on him. First free throw missed by Zach Freeman. The Tigers, Freeman has missed 2. Kumler has missed 2, including the front end of the 1-and-1. Zach fires again. He got it. Zach Freeman with 22 points. Not bad for a sophomore.
Not bad for anybody here.
55-47. Olivet matches their largest. No, we led by 9 a few moments ago.
Tigers in a zone.
9:44 the time left. Holmes fires the deep left side 3. Missed it. Rebound tipped loose. Brian McCulley gives the long carom. Ahead the field. Tigers lead by 8 with the ball. We have not had a double-figure lead in this ball game. Field hard to the hoop. Left side. Gets by his man. Reverse layup. Missed it. Rebound. St. Xavier. That was a nice effort by Tyler Field. Holmes in a hurry to the bucket. Bounce pass intended for Hampton in the corner, who is wanting to shoot the 3. Kicked out of bounds, and we'll get it back. The shot clock will reset.
No, they call it just a tip out instead of a kick.
Oh, you're right.
I thought it was kick, too.
9:17 the time left. 28 on the shot clock. St. Xavier with the ball. Boardman dribbling against McCulley. Takes him in the lane, draws the contact, foul called. Brian just picked up his 4th, and that's the 1-and-1.
Right, let him go when he gets inside the big guys there. You got Zach Freeman and Drew Neal back there to help you on that. Instead, he's going to take a bench here pretty quickly now with 4 personal fouls and 11 points.
Going to the line will be Troy Boardman. Boardman, a good free throw shooter.
86%, I think, on the season here.
He missed one in the first half, but gets most of it.
Bonus situation here from now on. 9:07 in the game.
Free throw good for Boardman. He's now 4 of 5 from the line and has 15 points.
The Tigers have forfeited some offense now with Brian McCauley out. Hercules Moore in, but Hercules a good rebounder, a good defender, and hopefully he can make something happen on a defensive end.
McCauley out with a good offensive game going. 11 points for the senior. 55-48 we lead. Boardman made the first free throw. He'll fire again, and he misses it. Rebound, Drew Neal. Well, Kumler, who's 87%, has missed 2. Boardman at 86% has missed 2. How do you figure that? Tigers with the ball, leading by 7. Cross-court passes to Kumler in the right corner. Kumler flips it up top. Freeman down low. Good pass. Neal. 3 hesitations. Up and in with the shot. Drew Neal. Good head and shoulder fake 3 times before he went up with it and scores it. He's got 8. 57-48. The Tigers back up by 9 points.
Got 8.5 minutes to go now.
We need every one of those points as far as the league goes. Holmes with the basketball. The flip down low is the Fulgencio, knocked away and stolen by Drew Neal as he double-teamed with Zach Freeman. Field threw it away, intended for Coomer. It's a 3-on-2. Hampton, near side, Fulgencio. Wrong guy to pass to. Coomer's on him defensively. They flip across court to Boardman for the three-pointer good.
Boy, Boardman, he's got 17 now. 5-point, 6-point game now, 57-51, approaching 8 minutes.
Big three-pointer off the Tiger turnover, and Field just threw it away. Back-to-back turnovers on the Tigers. We tried to lob it to Zach Freeman, and we threw it away. So we get the lead up to 9, and back-to-back turnovers, and so far, St. Xavier has scored us 3-0 over those 2 TOs.
Now, Tyler may be a little tired, Gary. He's had limited playing time down the stretch, and that could affect him here.
Holmes works against Field up top to Boardman. Boardman against Andy Roberts, who's in the ballgame. A freshman down to Michael. Three-pointer, got it.
Again, no hand up on the defense. That time it was over Zach Freeman, and it's a 3-point ballgame.
57-54. They score 2 3-pointers off our back-to-back turnovers. Hercules Moore with the ball. 7:28 to go. Freeman gets the pass from Hercules. Now to Roberts. Left side in the lane. There's Coomer. Leans in, draws the foul. It's on Hampton, and Lee Coomer. Will he go to the line, or is it before the shot? It's a 2-shotter.
Might have got away with a little shuffle of the feet there, I thought, Gary, but Lee Coomer's going to be there for some critical ones. They're not going to put it to the free throw line this time. Yeah, Ken Faulkner is the one who called the foul, I think, and he's going to give him at the free throw line.
You're right. They're going to send Coomer to the line to shoot 2.
Lee Coomer limited to, 7 points, all in the first half. We've got 7 minutes to go. We need some critical free throw shooting right here out of Lee.
Coomer was held to 15 points Wednesday night. He's in the top 20 in scoring nationally at 20 points a game. And he gets this free throw here, and we needed it. Coomer 2 of 4 from the free throw line. You don't hear that too often, do you?
Oh, Tyler Field's going to come out, Gary. This is a critical stretch of the ball game, but Coach Hodge thinks he needs a little rest here, I think, and Kenny Miller's going to come in with the Tigers up by 4 points and a chance to make it 5 if Coomer can make the free throw.
And he does. Coomer with 9 points, and the Tigers get a little bit of cushion here, 59-54. St. Xavier has hit back-to-back three-pointers on ONU off of back-to-back turnovers. Michael, top of the key against Coomer, in the lane foul called. It's on Zach Freeman before the shot, but we're in the 1-and-1. So Juan Fulgencio will go to the free throw line for St. Xavier.
He's been pretty good there from the line this afternoon, Gary. Juan Fulgencio, center, junior for St. Xavier.
13 points for Juan. He's 3 of 4 from the line. He missed the front end of a 1-and-1 earlier in the first half. He fires. He scores.
59-55, 7:09 remaining.
Anybody's ball game right now, folks. Anybody's game. 7:09 to play. Juan Fulgencio, 6'6" junior, fires again. Got them both. 15 points for Fulgencio. Full court pressure. Miller with the basketball. He'll work it against Jeremy Holmes. Holmes very quick. Miller works it across the timeline. Gets it in the front court. Coomer comes up. The pass goes to Moore instead on the left wing. Moore trying to drive baseline. Fakes the shot. Hooks it cross court. Bad pass. We threw it away again.
Yes, Drew Neal's going to check back in for the Tigers here, and he's going to replace Lee Coomer. Coach Hodge wants just a quick breather here for Lee Coomer. He comes off and admonishes his teammates to play some good defense here.
6:49 to play.
Chance to tie for St. Xavier.
Three-pointer would tie it up. Boardman, who can shoot it deep on the left side. Roberts out to guard him. Boardman backs away a couple of steps. Now takes Roberts in the lane. Baseline to Fulgencio. Back to Roberts. The quick release on the three. Missed it. Weak side rebound. Tipped around by Hercules Moore. Taken by Kenny Miller. Miller across the timeline. Tigers by 3 with the ball. Miller all the way to the hoop. Layup and block. It goes right to Drew Neal. Neal fouled. They called it. It's the bonus. Drew Neal will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Now it's so important that this team that has been such a good free throw shooting team all year remain that way here, as we're now in the bonus with 6:20 to go in the game.
Tigers on the season shooting at about, a 75.4 clip, but we've struggled here a couple times here this evening.
Drew Neal with 8 points. He's 2 of 2 from the line. 6:20 the time left. Olivet by 3, by 4 as the first free throw goes in for Drew Neal.
Chance for double figures now for Drew, and more importantly, a chance for the Tigers to increase the lead back to 5.
A 9-point lead in each half. Have not been able to hold on to it either time. Neal will fire again. It's off the back of the rim. The rebound goes to St. Xavier. Boardman with it in the front court. Olivet by 4. Three-pointer missed in the corner by Michael. Drew Neal with the rebound, his 9th of the game. Here's Miller across the timeline. I think it's time to get Tyler Field back in. 6 minutes to go. McCauley with it, top of the key to Roberts. Roberts loses the dribble. Man all over him. Runs into his defensive man, and it could have been a foul, and Ralph Hodge bails him out with a timeout. Andy's lucky he didn't get an offensive foul there. He leaned into the guy and knocked him away, and Ralph comes off the bench to call a timeout.
30 seconds.
To save his team right there. 60-56 we lead. We'll keep it here with 5:55 to go.
That's the second 30-second timeout for the Tigers in the game. They've used one full timeout, so give them 3 full timeouts left, I think, in the game. There's a good chance there for the Tigers, for Coach Hodge to get both Lee Kumler and Tyler Field back into the lineup, and an important possession here, leading by 4 points, 5:55 to go. Shot clock down to 18. So Tyler Field, Lee Kumler, Drew Neal, Zach Freeman, and Brian McCauley, the starting lineup for the Tigers in here, hopefully for the stretch.
So far, it's been a good rebounding afternoon for the 2 postmen for ONU. We were 1 off on Drew Neal. He's got 10 rebounds, Drew Neal does, and Zach Freeman with 8. 60-56, Olivet with the ball, 5:55 to go. Our original starting lineup out there right now. McCauley playing with 4 fouls. Field with the ball, deep on the right side. Looks for McCauley, finds him in the right corner. Back out to Tyler. Cross court to Kumler. Takes the three-pointer, drives it in the lane, dumps it, bad pass, intended for McCauley. 2 on 3. Boardman to the hoop, layup, missed it. Slam jam, missed by Hampton. Rebound taken by McCauley. In the front court, Field with the ball. McCauley threw it away. No, a holding foul down low. It's called against St. Xavier, and we get bailed out on this. And the reason the pass by McCauley went out of bounds, the reason he threw it away is because Zach Freeman was being held.
His hands, I didn't even see his hands go up, but they must have been held all the way down there at the side. No question about it, the official had his call there.
Zach Freeman with the 1-and-1. He goes to the line. We need the first one. It's short.
Unbelievable.
Tigers are missing from the line. We've missed 2 of our last 3. Here's the lob to Fulgencio at the elbow of the lane. The Michael straight on three-pointer. Down deep, pops out. Tipped by Neal. Loose ball. Freeman got it. Zach Freeman gets the rebound. Coomer on the baseline left side. Being held. Foul called. Coomer will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1.
It's going to be on Hampton. I'm not sure how many he's got.
25, Hampton is
Third foul for Hampton. He's going to come out. You don't lose much when you put Corey Cooper in there, though. So St. Xavier very deep on the bench. Outstanding team, and they can afford to foul. They're going to do it as much as they have to here down the stretch. Lee Coomer, 1-and-1 situation here. Again, a critical foul situation for the Tigers.
Coomer at the line. First one good. Bonus coming up. Double figures finally for Lee Coomer. 10 points for Lee.
5-point advantage now, and 5:08 to go. Watch for the Tigers to go into a zone defense if he makes this free throw.
And he got them both. 62-56. 5:08 to play.
Here's the zone defense, so cover the court good. Get some good defensive spacing here.
Coomer, by the way, with 11 points. Freeman leads us with 22. St. Xavier spreads that offense out. In the circle is Michael to Boardman. Boardman, who's a great three-point shooter, spins around the dribble. Good bounce. Good baseline pass to Cooper, but it's deflected by the Tigers out of bounds. Tigers deflected it, and St. Xavier will get it baseline left. 62 to 56. 62 to 56. Tigers with the lead at 4:49. In the corner, Boardman wide open. The three-pointer missed it badly. The rebound off of Michael, taken by Brian McCauley.
A big possession now for the Tigers here. A 6-point lead.
Field down to Freeman, runs into his man, shoots, no, slam jam by Drew Neal. Oh my goodness!
Great offensive rebound basket by Drew Neal.
Drew Neal went up off the Freeman miss and kaboom! Rammed it in. And again, this crowd goes nuts. We lead by 8. 64-56. In the corner, Holmes in the Fulgencio. He runs into Zach Freeman. A foul called from behind, and Brian McCauley is just fouled out.
Looked to me like the offensive player just backed right into Brian. And of course, Brian not very heavy in there, and the Fulgencio good size and used his strength to muscle right over the top of Brian McCauley. Coach is trying to make a decision now on what's going to happen for a replacement. Brian McCauley fouls out with 11 points. Hit some big three-pointers for the Tigers. Hercules Moore is going to get the call. And he's being instructed by Coach Hodge to stay in the offense. Stay in the offense. Don't do anything you don't have to. But he can create some things, but you got to do it within that offense.
Sometimes Herc, and all his efforts and energy, tries to do too much, though.
And a standing ovation here for Brian McCauley. He's fouled out in his final home game here at Mackay Arena. Olivet's all-time three-point leading scorer, and just an outstanding student in person.
Hopefully he'll have another game, and that's in the national tournament. Fulgencio at the line. He misses the front end of the 1-and-1, but it's a two-shotter, they say.
2 shots for what? He was backing into the guy.
They're going to let him shoot, and he gets the second one. 16 points for Juan Fulgencio. Tigers thought he should have been a 1-and-1. Both teams will be in the double bonus on the next whistle. Field with the ball knocked away and stolen in a... Oh, no. Oh, no. The ball knocked away and stolen by Holmes, and he's grabbed at midcourt by Tyler Field, and an intentional foul is called.
It's a 4-point possibility, 5-point possibility.
Field had it stolen away. If he wouldn't have fouled him, it would have gone, the ball would have went out of bounds. But he fouled him, and an intentional foul was called. Here with 4 minutes and 14 seconds left. Yeah, what a change of events here. And St. Xavier just keeps coming back at you. 64-58, as Jim said, we have the lead. St. Xavier with the ball. Holmes, deep on the flat right side. Looks for Boardman. Dribble center court, passes near side. Cooper shoots the three, missed it. Long rebound, Kumler. Tigers with the ball, 3:55 to go. Field across the timeline. Kills the dribble early. Looks for someone to pass it to, gets it to Kumler, deep center court, dribbles to the right wing, through the lane, lost it, got it back, layup to the hoop, he missed it. And a foul on Zach Freeman, and that's going to send St. Xavier to the line to shoot 2 free throws with the clock stopped at 3:41, and right now we're not catching a break. He just picked up his 4th, Zach Freeman did. Well, Jim, we don't want this thing to slip away from us here. We've got St. Xavier at the line in the double bonus, and a nationally ranked free throw shooter, Troy Boardman, at the line.
Lee Kumler tried to make too much happen, Gary. He lost the handle on it there, and was able to scoop it up, missed a little scoop shot, but then Zach Freeman called on the reach-in foul there, and Boardman at the free throw line.
He has missed 2, and he now has missed 3. Unbelievable.
Oh. He shakes his head. He's an outstanding shooter, Gary, and
86%. He's missed 3 free throws. Tigers lead by 6, 3:41 to go. Boardman will shoot again. Could we be so lucky? No, we can't. He makes it. 18 points for Troy Boardman. It's a 5-point Tiger lead, 3:38 to play. We've got to take care of the ball. Field penetrates, comes back out, passes to Moore, knocked away. Moore gets it back, puts it on the floor, tries to penetrate, cross court to Kumler, left side three-pointer, good.
Has his first three-pointer, and it's big time for it.
67-59, big three-pointer. Fulgencio, baseline left against Neal. Back out on the wing. Three-pointer Cooper missed, and Kumler fouled him, and it's 3 free throws. That is not smart basketball there.
Kumler, his second personal foul.
Of course, Lee Kumler was the one in the first half that had the three-pointer and got hammered and didn't get the call.
Yeah, Corey Cooper was the shooter, though, Gary, and Corey Cooper was 0 for 4 from three-point range in the first half. Has he hit one this half? No, he has not scored in the game, but now he gets a chance to go to the free throw line where he's a good shooter, a 78% shooter on the season.
Our Tigers not helping themselves out here. Cooper at the line, shooting 3. The first one is good. That's his first point. 67-60. Tigers with the lead, 3:11 to go. Cooper will fire the second of 3. The first one was good. He takes his time. He fires. He got it. Rattles it in.
A little shakier on that one. Let's hope this other one, the last one, is even shakier. It's a 6-point game again. Cooper for one more shot.
The three-pointer that Kumler hit on the other end, he'll end up giving up. No, he won't. The free throw missed, and a rebound off of St. Xavier out of bounds. No, it's off the Tigers. St. Xavier gets it on the baseline.
There is no way. Lee Kumler just let the ball go out of bounds, thinking that the Tigers, that St. Xavier had touched it, as I thought, Gary, and said they get the rebound shot.
Boardman, the three-pointer, good. 21 for Boardman. It's a 3-point Tiger lead. Moore, the field, high to Freeman. Freeman near side to Kumler. Tigers lead by only 3. Kumler to Moore. Hercules between the circles. Dribbles to the right wing. Shot clock at 18. Hercules hands off the field. Field in the lane. Looks for Kumler. Finds him. The pass took him long. Saved by Moore. 15-footer. No. Rebound taken by St. Xavier. They could tie it on a three-pointer. Holmes with the ball. Holmes with the basketball in the front court. 2.5 minutes to go. Michael, top of the key. Baseline, Fulgencio shoots the 15-footer. Missed it short. Rebound, Zach Freeman. His 10th rebound of the game. 67-64. We lead by 3. Field hard to the hoop. Layup. Missed it. Rebound, Neal. Stripped away and stolen. St. Xavier with the steal and the ball. Neal had the offensive rebound and had it stripped away by the guard. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes, now under 2 minutes. Michael, a three-pointer. He missed it. Fulgencio gets the wide-open rebound. And he's fouled by Drew Neal. And Fulgencio is going to go to the line to shoot 2. The Tigers got screened out of the play, and Fulgencio was wide open. Fortunately, Drew Neal was able to come over and foul him. And Juan Fulgencio, with his team trailing by 3, will go to the free throw line.
And he's been very good from the free throw line. He's only missed 1 here and had quite a few shots here today, Gary.
And he makes the first one, 17 points for Juan Fulgencio.
2-point ball game, and the Tigers will hopefully be in possession here after this free throw.
And he missed it. Rebound, Michael. He scores it. Tie ball
right up over 2 Tigers. And St. Xavier calls the timeout as they tie the game. Drew Neal and Zach Freeman both up for the rebound, but no legs at that point there. And Michael gets the basket, only his second basket of the game. Tied at 67.
Well, we missed an offensive rebound tip-in. Then we come down and give up 2 offensive rebounds. And we are tied at 67. Whoa. Let's keep it right here with 1:53 to go.
Both teams in the...
With 4:45 left to go, we led by 8. Throw it into the backcourt. Looking. He goes to field, tipped away out of bounds. We get it back. Boy, we need to get somebody down there to help throw it in. Team, they go deep to him, and Field gets it across the timeline. And do we go 4 corners? No, we stay in the offense. Freeman trying to get it baseline. Freeman will take it in himself, shoots it off the rim. No. Rebound, St. Xavier. They have the ball, and we're tied with 1:36. The shot too hard by Freeman. St. Xavier with a chance to take the lead for the first time since they led 4-3 in the opening 2 minutes of the game. Holmes working against Field. Looks baseline for Boardman. The three-pointer on the way. Missed it. Weak side rebound, out of bounds, Tiger ball. Over his back. Kumler and Zellick. Ralph Hodge wants a timeout. We're going to take a break here. 1:17 to go. We're tied at 67. We'll be back in a moment with more.
Education with a Christian purpose. It's not just a motto, but a way of life at Olivet Nazarene University. At Olivet, faith is the focal point, surrounded by rich opportunities to develop academically, athletically, socially, and personally. Olivet is just 1 hour south of Chicago's Loop in the village of Bourbonnais. Take a virtual campus tour today at www.olivet.edu. You can arrange a campus visit by calling 1-800-648-1463. Find yourself today at Olivet Nazarene University.
89.7 WONU. You're listening to live Tiger basketball action from Olivet Nazarene University. For more on the play-by-play, here's Gary Griffin.
Well, over the last 12 years, Jim Knight, we have owned teams in this type of situation. Who will own this game today? We're tied at 67, a minute 17 to play. Olivet has the ball in the backcourt. Our biggest challenge to start with will be to throw it in and get it inbound safely.
Exactly right, Gary, and that's a challenge because St. Xavier, with their quickness, is going to put full court pressure right up there. Zach Freeman will try to inbound it, and you're going to try to get it to Tyler Field, but expect double court pressure on him.
Freeman will throw it in. Field is double teamed. Tyler in the backcourt. They get it into him. Put in. Field is double teamed. Tyler in the backcourt. They get it into him. Field will work it against Tyler in the backcourt. They get it into him. Field will work it against Jeremy Holmes. Tyler across the timeline. Shaded to the right side of the circle now. Left side to Neal. Drew Neal in the left arc. Takes a dribble. Passes to Freeman. He finds Field deep on the right side. Tyler to Kumler. Three-pointer. It's deep. It's off balance. It barely glances the iron. Not a good shot.
Yet for another possession, though, for the Tigers, if we can keep them from scoring and get the rebounding position. St. Xavier in possession, 27 on the shot clock.
46 on the game clock. We're tied at 67. In the corner, Zellick trying to get it in, and here's a foul away from the ball. Drew Neal will pick it up, and
don't want a foul there.
Fulgencio is going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws with 41 seconds left.
I think it's going to be Zellick, actually, Gary. 41 seconds to go.
Out of bounds, Tiger ball.
39 seconds to go, and we're tied. Tigers in possession. We got 2 timeouts left. Got to get it into Tyler Field.
Tied at 67, and a timeout by Zach Freeman. 39 seconds left. On their last 2 possessions, the last shot not a good one, and it was far too early in the possession clock.
Tigers led 67-59, Gary. I'm not sure what point that was, if you got the score there, but St. Xavier scored the last 8 points of the ball game, and we really caught a break up and go to Coomer.
He gets the ball. Now he'll take the dribble since they're guarding Field. Coomer will work it across the timeline. And we go into a 4-corner alignment. Tigers will work for the last shot. 3 seconds difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Shot clock at 17. Now Field holding it in the far right sideline into the midcourt stripe. Field takes a dribble. Shot clock at 10 seconds now. Now at 9. Field still dribbling. At 6. Field takes it hard to the hoop. Left side. Pulls up. Dumps it off to Neal. Shoots and scores. Drew Neal shoots and scores. 3.5 seconds left. Tyler Field penetrated. He thought he was going to shoot, but then he hesitated and shoveled it off to Drew Neal. And Drew Neal scores to give the Tigers a 2-point lead. Timeout by St. Xavier with 3.5 seconds left to go.
Well, great penetration by Tyler Field, Gary. Hopefully that's a fitting end to this contest. He drew Juan Fulgencio at the last second to come over and think about blocking the shot. Excellent job by Tyler, then dishing off to Drew Neal for the little lay-in. And with 1 second on the shot clock, Drew got the shot off. Tigers go on top by 2. There's 3.5 seconds to go, and you got to avoid the fouls, whatever the situation.
Brian McCauley, who is found out of the ball game playing cheerleader, getting the Tigers to yell even louder, the Tiger fans, and that's hard to imagine. St. Xavier will have the ball on the baseline in their own backcourt. 3.5 seconds left. Tigers lead by 2. Jim Knight is right. We do not want the foul. We do not want the foul.
St. Xavier probably will come out with some little type of play to try to draw a foul. A lot of times Keene will talk to the officials and say, this is what we're going to do right here.
They have good three-point shooters, but if they had to choose one, they would choose Boardman.
And let him go with a three-point shot if you have to. Just do not foul him.
It's hard to hear here. This Mackay crowd is going nuts. 3.5 seconds left. Zellick will put it in play. Looking for a baseball-type pass to Fulgencio. He calls the timeout with 1.8 seconds left. Good job by the timer, Jim Donaldson.
Official Ken Faulkner right on the call. Fulgencio did not make the immediate timeout call when he caught the ball. He caught it, turned around, and squared up before he was able to call the timeout.
So, 1.8 seconds left. Olivet Nazarene is going to be on defense. St. Xavier will put it in play. They will put it in play in the backcourt. St. Xavier will. The top of the key extended to the Tiger sideline. So they've got basically 3/4 of the court to go with 1.8 seconds. Jim, they have enough time for a pass and a launch.
And the key is getting good defensive position. Do not foul no matter what happens out here, Gary. You don't want to put them at the free throw line, get in good rebounding position.
Yeah, don't be surprised if they don't try to throw it deep in the lane.
Try to reach it, get a foul on the reach in there. But
or
the Tigers
have a higher percentage shot if they don't.
Tigers with good height there at the baseline, though, and Matt Zellick going to check in the lineup. He's a good three-point shooter, and he's going to try to make the pass deep.
What a game this has been.
Coach Hodge calls another timeout. Use this final timeout. Ball right in front of us here. And all four St. Xavier players were lined up deep along the baseline, hoping to come out and get somebody to be called for holding or get somebody to be called for bumping as they set a screen off, that type of thing. But the Tigers are smart. Let's see if we can get a victory here. This will be a great victory for the Tigers here this afternoon.
If you noticed before the timeout, Matt Zellick tried to throw it in play right in front of us instead of down about 5 or 6 feet further down court, where the timeout was called. And I asked Rich Finn, an assistant coach for the Tigers, watch that, and he says, we've already addressed that with the official.
Yeah, and I think they're going to say they can have it right here in front of us, Gary. At least that seemed to be Mr. Faulkner's first impression. He was going to let him have it a little farther than I thought, you know. Maybe we should reach out here and say boo to Mr. Zelling as he gets ready to make this throw in here.
Whoever loses, I hope they go to the national tournament as an at-large team because both teams deserve it.
Well, I think that's a distinct possibility, too, Gary. St. Xavier rated 21st in the final NAIA poll. The Tigers tied for 23rd. Both outstanding teams, and both of them will have a chance, I think, to go to this tournament.
Zellick's going to throw it in. 1.8 seconds. Zellick looking. And apparently they have one left, and that's it. Both teams have expired their timeouts. Hey, no timeout.
Well, the strategy continues here. We thought this game would be over. You know, 1.8 seconds takes an awful long time to take place, and so the Tigers again will have to set up their defensive alignment. St. Xavier will try to figure out a way to get it to an open man and launch a quick shot. 1.8 seconds on that shot clock and the game clock. And everybody in the house, well, all the Tiger fans at least, on their feet. The St. Xavier fans are relaxed.
St. Xavier 28-6 overall. The Tigers 26-8. And as I told you, it would be a shame if the loser of this game did not go to the national tournament as an at-large bid with the type of season and the type of game that both of these teams have had this year.
Both teams have played.
That's a good possibility,
yeah,
too.
Both teams have played some good competition, and so let's look for this inbound pass here by Matt Zellick.
Throw it in. The Tigers win! The Tigers win! The Tigers win! 67. Oh, my goodness! The inbounds pass stolen away by Drew Neal, and the Tigers hold on to win it 69-67. And Olivet Nazarene University is once again Tulsa bound. Olivet Nazarene outlasts the Cougars of St. Xavier. And with 1.8 seconds left, Drew Neal steals the inbounds pass to guarantee a national tournament appearance consecutive year are going to the national tournament. What's that song called? It's about Tulsa, something.
It's not Kansas City bound anymore, but we're going to Tulsa, I guess.
Straight Ahead, I believe, is the name of it.
Drew Neal will get to go back to his hometown area. He's from Oklahoma City, and the Tigers will be there again.
What a day this has been here at Olivet Nazarene University as both our women under the direction of Doug Porter and our men under the direction of Coach Ralph Hodge, both teams have won the CCAC Tournament Championship and are both going in a week and a half to the national tournament. The men to Tulsa, Oklahoma. The women will go to Jackson, Tennessee.
Once again, everybody, this
Let's
year's
pick up the public address announcer.
University Tigers.
I don't know if you'll be able to hear it.
I want this year's seniors to say, come say whatever you want to say. Last game on this board, what do you want to say?
Well, first of all, I'd like to give Tim my hat to say that it's our team came in here. Our high school coaches and for coming to CCAC. And lastly, thanks for the support for Tide Maniacs. It's awesome. And I'd like to thank my teammates. It's a great game. You guys are awesome. I love it. Thanks.
Thank the most important people, fans that are here tonight. Your patience. Another important group of people, the coaches, Rich, Jeff, Ralph, Obi, Jeremy, on down the line. Thank you guys. Well, Lee and Brian pretty much thanked everybody. I do appreciate all the fans and the teammates this year. My parents, everyone else's parents, and I don't know, hopefully we'll be playing 2 weeks from now. All the gentlemen who don't get acknowledged through the announcements and the radio and newspaper and the shot clock. Everybody out there. Oh, shot clock! And we're talking on Oklahoma. You guys are game supporting us is great. I don't know what that means for us. And also the whole team, all working for this year, JB and everybody's been pushing very hard. And it's just all working tonight. Thanks, guys. Let's give these seniors a great big hand. Great years, guys. Thanks for the memories. Great job. We'll know by Sunday who we're going to be playing, and the tournament actually starts in Tulsa on the 14th. So we'll keep you informed as to how that whole thing comes together. Thanks, fans, for your positive support. Thanks, everybody. Have a safe trip home.
City fair.
could go all the way.
I'm on the edge, I know the ledge. I work real hard to collect my cash. Tick, 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 take the time. When I'm going for mine. Open your ears and you will hear it. I tell you this cause there's no limit.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Is it driving me insane?
Oh, behave. Have a good time, take a break.
Swing, baby, yeah. One more time.
Y'all ready for this?
Let the beat control your body. Let the beat control your body.
Let the beat, let the beat.
Let the beat control your body. Let the beat control your body.
Now let my beat control your body.
Smashing, baby.
1, 2, 3, go.
Universe, you got it.
Yeah.